What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I just want to tell y'all, yo, it's cold as hell in Philly, yo. It's like 30 degrees. Brick out here for real. But alright, y'all, I'm about to go into work. I'm gonna tell y'all how that go after my shift. I'm all gonna clock in now. But yeah, Nah, not gonna be at that video. She at her dorm up on campus, so it's just me today. But you know, I just want to tell y'all about my experience at Amazon, so that you know, if any of y'all looking to apply for Amazon or whatever, hopefully I can help y'all out. So I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get back. All right, y'all. So I just got off work. Just worked from 5:15 to what time is it? To 10:45. But yeah, I'm about to give y'all the whole breakdown on everything, my whole experience with Amazon, from the application process to how it is working in a warehouse. So what you want to do is, before you even worry about how it is in a warehouse, you want to go to amazon.force.com, and from there it asks you your country, your city, your state, and all that. And basically from there it's going to tell you all the warehouses that's hiring in your location. So after you find all that, basically what you're looking for is what shift you want to work, like your time and your days. I know for me, the days available to work at my specific warehouse was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I went with Sunday through Thursday, and I work from, I think the times vary for whatever shift you pick. So with me, like I said, I work from 5:15 to 10:45, but I think with the other shift, that joint was different. After that, I got called in. You get an email, basically saying that they were going to review your application, and they usually take, I think it took like a day or two maybe for them to review my whole application and to give me the next steps on what to do next. And next, they basically told me that I had to come up and they drug test you. They do drug test you, and they give you a COVID test. For right now, they give you a COVID test, but depending on when you're watching this video, they probably not gonna be doing that no more. Then again, I don't know. But I took my ID picture. You take your ID picture like straight away. Once they review your application and everything look cool on the application, you basically accept it. At least that's how it was for me. I don't know if it's like that for everybody, every state or city or whatever, I don't know. But for me, I basically got the job on the spot. So like I said, yeah, they took my ID picture, and then after that, I think I was good. The way that I was put onto the job was, my man had told me about how much he was getting paid and everything. He getting paid the same I'm getting paid, $15 an hour. And I was like, all right, bet, that's a good jump. So I'm like, I'm gonna apply. So I went and applied, and then he told me he worked a specific shift. And once I heard the shift that he was working, I was like, I want to work that shift. But he works at a completely different warehouse than I do. So I ain't know, like, I was thinking that, oh, all right, they got all types of different times, but that ain't the case. Every warehouse got a specific shift that they be working. So yeah. So from there, after I got my drug test and I took my ID picture, I ended up waiting because I didn't like the shift that I originally had picked up. I don't think I mentioned it on the website. After you pick your country and your city and your state, and you find the warehouse that you want to work at, you got to pick your time, and you got to pick the days that you want to work immediately. You got to pick all that immediately. Right after that, after they review your process and everything, you basically got the job. So like I said, with me, I ain't really like the shift that I had picked, because I thought that I could pick a different one, but it turns out that I couldn't. So I ended up having to stick with the shift that I picked, which was the 5:15 to 10:45. So yeah, I ended up waiting like, I think I waited 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks till after I took the test and everything and got my ID picture taken to actually submit everything and say that was the shift that was the exact shift I wanted to work. So yeah, and then after that, literally like a week later, they sent me an email saying this is my start date, and then I came in. So on my start date, that's basically orientation. So during orientation, all that we did was, well, at least all I did was I watched the videos, and on the videos it tells you what goes on in the warehouse, and what's allowed, what's not allowed, or what to wear, what to do in certain situations, stuff like that. They basically go over all that. And those videos, that orientation, the videos took me my whole, like, mainly my whole shift. It took me like 3 hours to watch all them videos, and I had 2 hours left after that, plus my break. So that was mainly my whole shift. But what they tell you to do is they tell you to watch the videos before you come in, and I watched majority of them. But it turns out when I came in, it turns out it was all these other videos I had to watch. So it's like, for me at least, it was like maybe like 10-15 videos I had to watch. It was a whole lot of them joints. So that took up majority of my shift. But for y'all, it might be different. So I suggest that you watch all the videos at your house, so that when you do go in for your first day, you can worry about more so learning what you're going to be doing in the warehouse. Like physically learning, not watching the video, but physically learning what you're going to be doing in the warehouse. Because with me, I know I ain't really learned. Like, it took me longer to figure out what I was going to be doing, because I had to watch so many videos that one day. So that kind of held me up. So yeah, that's what I suggest for y'all. But after that, after my shift, they basically partnered me up with somebody that been there for a minute, and they walk me through everything. They walk me through exactly what I'm going to be doing. And what I do is I'm a picker. So it's multiple different things that you can do in a warehouse, but so far for me, I've only picked. So that's the only aspect I can speak from. So what a picker's job is to basically get the packages ready to be taken out in the vans. So, and the way that you do that is by, at the beginning of your shift, you get a device. And with that device, it tells you the aisles that you're going to be picking from, the exact packages you're going to be picking, and everything. And all you're doing is putting those packages. I think it's different. It's different for everybody. Like I said, like, everything is different for everybody. So what I say might not be your exact experience, but you feel me, this is how it is for me. So it's a big cart that we push around, and we put the bags and the boxes on the carts, so that they can be staged and then eventually packed, and the packages can eventually be packed in the vans and taken to wherever your destination is. So yeah, so we do that, and then we stage it. It gives you a stage location too on the device. So you stage that, and then after that, you do that your whole shift. You pick, grab a cart, pick, stage, pick another route, and that's basically what I do my whole shift. For real. It's, like I said, it is other things for you to do. There's stowing, there's receiving. It's more, but I can't remember it off the top of my head, because like I said, I haven't done it. So, and then also there's other positions for you to apply for. There's well, no, let me start. There's other positions for you to apply for once you get a blue badge. So now we about to get into what a blue badge is. So basically, when you first get your badge, it's a regular white badge. This is what they get a regular seasonal employee. So right now I'm a seasonal employee, but as soon as you get a blue badge, you're a full-time Amazon employee. And with being a full-time Amazon employee, that comes with, you get additional benefits. You get to change your position. Like, you can go from being somebody who being somebody who picks to being somebody that just helps teach other people, or just watches over everybody. Like, it's a lot. But like I said, that's only what I've heard so far. I got coworkers that are blue badges and that have told me how being a blue badge is from their experience, and those are some of the things that I've heard. But man, I'm not a blue badge, so I can't speak from, you know, my own experiences, but that's what I've been told. So when I do get a blue badge, I will make another video and I'll go over that and tell you exactly what it is that comes with, because I myself, I'm still curious. Like, I still want to know, but I don't know everything. So, and that should be sooner than later. So be on the lookout for that video in the future. But I want to go over the app with y'all too, because the app wasn't really explained to me when I first started out, and I was confused at first. But eventually I did learn from, you know, my coworkers going over it with me, and it was real helpful with that. But so what I had found out was, a couple weeks after my start date, I found out that you can clock in and clock out from your phone. Like, I would always go in to the building and clock out, you know, physically clock in and clock out. But they got on the app, they got it available for you to use it and do it on the phone. So I think that's cool. That's a pretty cool feature. The only thing with that is you gotta be like literally like right outside the warehouse in order for you to do that. So nah, y'all can't get over on nobody and say that you at work and you not at work. I know what y'all was thinking, but nah, you can't do that. I tried it. You can request time off from the app. Like, if you ever sick, you gotta request time off, any of that, you do all that through the app. So you know, you can get paid time off and all that through the app. You know, your warehouse shares certain notifications and news about what's going on in the warehouse with y'all. So like, say somebody got sick, or somebody got the Rona, they gonna notify you and send you news every day, you know, letting you know how that person is and where exactly that person was and all that. A nigga starting to lose his voice, damn. So I think, yeah, that's real helpful, you know, with the news portion of the app and all that. What else we got on here? We got, if you want voluntary extra time, if you want extra hours on it or any of that, that's on the app also. What else the app allow you? The app tells you your payday, your exact paydays, it tells you the days that you off. Like, actually the other day I was on the app and I found out I was off on Thanksgiving. I didn't know I had off on Thanksgiving. I thought we had to work on Thanksgiving, but I checked the app one night and peeped that I was off. I ain't peeped before. So luckily I checked the app. That joint be saving lives for real. My dumb behind would have been at work on Thanksgiving looking sick as hell. But yeah. What else it do? Also, I want to go over the point system with y'all. So the point system is basically how they discipline you. So like, say you clock out of a shift early, or you come in late, or you was off a route for too long. Say you was off a route for like an hour, You probably ain't never gonna be off a route for an hour, but just say you is, and they think you trying to get over on them or something. They gonna give you a point. And with points, basically all that is if you get, I think it's 13 on the app, on the videos and everything, during your orientation you gonna see them talk about it, and then the orientation I think they say 6, but it's actually 13. If you get 13 points, that's how you get fired. They no questions about it, they just fire you straight up. You're fired. So make sure, one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you stay below 13. So, but yeah, right now currently I'll show y'all. And sometimes it be for little dumb stuff like but if you talk to the your manager or whatever, they'll work it out with you. Cause like with me, I know, like for example, like for me, my shift ended 10:45, and usually we be done all our work by 10. So since we done all our work at 10, I'll go in and I'll take my lunch break, because I think the way it's set up is if you don't take your lunch break, I don't know why, but like when my checks, I would peep on my checks, like when I would take my lunch break, I would have like $15, $20 more in my account compared to when I wouldn't take it. Damn, hold up, I need some water, yo. I'm over here like all crazy. Hold up. Whoa. But yeah, take my lunch break anywhere from like 10 to like 10:20. I say 10 to like 10:20. Usually I don't take it nowhere after that. So from 10 to 10:20, I'll clock out, because you gotta clock out for your lunch break. It's not, you won't get paid during your lunch break. You get one paid break, and then you get a lunch break, which you gotta clock out for. So I clock out around like anywhere from like 10 to 10:20. Now you're supposed to clock back in when chill. I don't got no rolling, chill. I already know y'all gonna draw me in the comments, chill. Y'all draw. If I take my joint at 10:20, you gotta clock back in 30 minutes. Or no, say I take it at like 10:10. You gotta clock back in 30 minutes. So that's 10:40. So at 10:40, I'll clock back in, but it'll count as me clocking out, because that's my shift ends at 10:45. And then they'll mark me, they'll give me a point and say that I clocked out early because I clocked out at 10. Like it's real dumb, but like stuff like that you can just talk to your manager or something about, and they'll work it out with you, and they'll take that point away. Like you just gotta talk to them. But I think that's everything. I probably missed some, but if y'all got any more questions, just let me know. Comment down below, and I'm gonna hit y'all back, because like I said, like with me, it was a lot of learning on the fly, because a lot of stuff wasn't explained to me. So I don't want that to happen to y'all. Yeah, I don't want that happening to y'all, so I want to avoid that for anybody watching this video. So like I said, hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully y'all learned something, and hopefully on your first day y'all not going in not knowing anything, and y'all at least have some type of expectations. So yeah, if this video was helpful, man, drop a like, subscribe, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man.